Hi everyone, this is Leslie Sloane, and I'm the owner of Oracle's Color Therapy and the creator of the Auracle Healing Cards. And I'm going to do a beautiful reading for you this week of May 16th through 22nd. Are you ready? Here we go. So there's a very powerful oracle that came out. They're all powerful. This one is quite a statement, let's say that. So the oracle that popped out is Royal Yellow One, and it's entitled The Spiritual Warrior. And so, you know, archetypally in our journey, each of us has a spiritual warrior that exists inside of us. It's in our hearts. So this is part of our personal story in this lifetime. And so the spiritual warrior may express itself as a healer, a humanitarian, teacher, an artist, a nurse, a soldier, a parent, etc. You know, we're also unique. So whatever we've chosen to do in this life, there's an underlying drive to give it our all through the creative process and energy flow based on love, honor, and integrity. And honor and integrity, of course, they are very yellow in nature. This is part of the consciousness of yellow. So the image of Archangel Michael is on his horse, and he's there to remind us to step in with both feet. Because there is no trying. You either do it or you don't. And that's what this oracle is about. It's to be in the here and the now in every moment. And so the horse symbolizes being grounded, because you know that's what horses are. They're very grounding. This is why they use them with autistic children. They help them to connect. And so this is very important. So they're very grounded and alert. And the white colors, beautiful white coat of the horse, it's about the holiness and its purity. So this is what Michael brings through for us. So his you see his sword is made of flames, and it burns through all that holds us in distortion, all of our thoughts, words, and deeds. So this is burning through the distortion, leaving only that which is authentic and true in our nature to rise. So he mirrors our infinite light back to us through his shield, which is luminous like the sun, and is reminding us that there's no separation, because we, like he, are made of God, Goddess particles of all that is. And so in a vision that came to me years ago, Michael came through and said, he had this look in his eyes, like wild look in his eyes, and he said, enough is enough. And so meaning there's no more time to spare for one's awakening. The time is now. So the Royal Yellow One is about calling back your power. And this is what it's going to support you in, to be fully present and letting go of the smaller ego, to begin eliminating the inner critic and the judgment, and to really focus on things that are honoring your life and why you're here. So this also means, though, taking responsibility for setting healthy boundaries for yourself and others. You know, it's embracing your infinite self. Now this has to do with unhealthy habits, which are self-imposed, because, you know, we always have a choice. So, you know, it's okay to say no. It's okay to say no to situations. It's okay to say no to yourself. And say, you know, that's an old habit. That's an old way. I don't want to be trapped in this old way that I've been doing things. And yellow itself is a color about letting go. And that's what it means. Let go. Cut the cords. Now it could be cut the, you know, everybody's used to CORDS. But I also see it as CHORDS, which is cutting the sound that doesn't resonate with love. So in your life, in this moment, where does this apply to you? Where could you turn your focus more towards the light? Where could you honor yourself more? Is there a warrior inside of you that has just been itching to get out, wanting to rise, but you feel the fear of you feeling your power rise? Now here's another thing. A lot of people are very afraid of their own power, their own light, because it is blinding. It absolutely is blinding. There's actually another oracle, Bronze One, that shows this as well. And because we are light. And so what happens is, especially when you're working with the oracles, you are having a dialogue with your soul, and it's reminding you of your light, because they're tens of thousands of encodings in here, in each of these oracles. So you see there's quite a power coming through Michael, and he's reminding you of your own light. But there's a vibration that's coming out, which is the consciousness of yellow, that's helping you to feel courage and strength and confidence to come out and speak your mind, to step into this infinite light that you already are, but just let it rise. You're already this, but now it's about awakening it and igniting it inside of every cell, every atom of your being. And that's what this oracle supports you with, is pulling back your power, connecting, focusing, and remembering your infinite light and how brilliant you are in the creative flow. So this is really, really, really important. So you can certainly, always go to the website and take a look at the sacred elements that are tens of thousands of them encoded into these oracles. And for any of you who don't know anything about them, they are living matter, and they bridge divine realms into your feeling body. So they're not tarot, angel, or guidance cards. They are the bridge that take you to the next step of your path as an iridescent being. They teach you and remind you and awaken you to new vibrations that have been dormant inside of you. That now, as we are journeying into the fifth dimension on Earth, in human embodiment, that we understand and experience the vibrations that are supporting us through this journey. And that's what the oracles do. They have 56 gorgeous vibrations, which pull you out of the 7 rainbow in the third dimension, moving you now into the rainbow broadband, so that you are expanding in your infinite self. And they will ignite certain memories in you, but it's a language of your soul, because you're light. You're human beings, right? Light beings. And what's light made of? Color. That's what we are. We're infinite light. We're infinite color. And so all these beautiful oracles hold the key to a language of your soul that is as old as creation itself, because it is creation. So you can always check out the website. I do have a level 1 workshop that I encourage everybody to take, whether you have the oracles or not, because it's going to teach you about what these are, because they're not cards. And I will open up very deep portals within your soul that are multidimensional. And you'll hear a story that you've never heard before that is going to explain the duality and the unification. So these bring you back into the unified field, and they help you to dissolve fears and judgments and criticisms and feeling unloved, because those are distortions. They're duality, right? It's duality. So anything that makes you feel bad is not the truth. If it's from love, if it's from the sound of love, then it's going to make your heart expand. And that's what the oracles do. They bridge over the sound of love through the 56 vibrations. So it's really beautiful. And you can always go to the website and sign into the newsletter, and you'll receive the newsletters once a week, where you get the reading of the week, where I take you more deeply into a different frequency to teach you about your language of light. So thank you, everybody, for sharing this with others you love, who you know need to be supported, because this is a pretty tough time right now on the planet, where there's a lot of fear rising. And so these support you because they remind you of the love that you came from, but through the different frequencies, which hold different vibrations and teachings for those issues that you're experiencing in the now moment in your personal life. And they do keep you in the here and the now. You can't go into the past or the future. You have to stay here with them. They pull you into the here and now, because it's your soul talking to you. So anyway, thank you for joining me, everyone, and stay tuned, because there's more magic coming. And now that we're at the end of the video, I'm going to leave you with 30 seconds of gazing at this beautiful mandala. This is just gorgeous, very powerful. So as usual, I'm going to also ask you, if you are so inclined to do it, get some pen and paper, and as you're having your gazing session, see if any words or phrases come up, because that is a personal story emerging. And for those of you who do have the oracles, I'm going to give you a little quick reminder. When you're using them and you choose the 4 that tells you your personal story, what I want you to do is look away and shuffle them 3 times, and continue looking away, and then choose 4 and keep them in that order. And then you can go to page 20 in your book and look at what the positions mean, and then look them up, look the individual cards up in the table of contents, which I listed in symphonic order. So it's not alphabetical, it's symphonic, because I want you to understand the vibrations as they move through your body. Isn't that cool? So anyway, thank you for joining me, guys, and I will see you next week with some more fabulous, fabulous information. So enjoy this journey with your beautiful gazing session with the Royal Yellow One and Archangel Michael. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.